from beautiful downtown southern sunny California. This is a shower curtain ring part of it. This is, okay, this is the primer. It's a black primer. They make a white, a gray, and kind of a maroon type red primer. All right. Now, this will spray on metals and plastic, which is flexible substrates. All right. Now, I've prepped this. I've sanded, okay, my metal down. This was a copper pipe, as you can kind of see in here. All right. Now, I will be painting this. That's a copper end. Okay, I had to improvise because the my shower ring came with this missing pipe, a 3/4 pipe, copper pipe, and you put it on it. And we're going to start painting. Now, I'll show you. This one's all been sanded. This is ready to sand, and this one's been painted with the primer. All right. And I've got it hanging here from my clamp. Okay, that works really well to paint this. Now, I'm not sanding this at all. All right, I'm just going to spray my paint right over it. Now, this I've got baling wire tied. Okay, go running through. And down here, I've just got it connected to a clothespin. All right, you could drill a hole through a little block, run your wire through the hole, and mount it. All right, but that's just to a clothespin. And so I'm not sponsored. Now, World of Color, I got this from World of Color Paint, Auto Body Paint Supply in Hesperia, California. And World of Color, Sam, says anybody that comes from my channel and gives him my channel name, he will give you a discount on your product. And you might want to go back and look at that video if you haven't seen it. World of Color, Auto Body, World of Color, Hesperia, California is the title on that video. Now, ask for Sam. You can Google it, World of Color, Hesperia, California. I'm sure his number will come up. I also put his business card on my channel on that video. This paint, this chip guard, holding my breath. I do not know. I have shaken this can. So I won't be talking while I'm spraying, of course. So let's get her done. Let's test it out. Okay, now. There we go. All right, let's catch the side of this. I'm not caring for how it's spraying. It's kind of rough, which means I'll have to go over that and smooth it out. Okay, I haven't used this product until now. So, okay, now let's catch the side. Okay, now let's catch it here. All right, now for the primer. All right, now this is my towel rack. All right, I had this custom made. This all right, but this is my custom made towel rack right here. All right, this is called a feather, all right, because of the design. Okay, really cool. Now, I had these custom made. If I knew a forger can make these look even really cool. Like these are supposed to be arrowheads. They sort of resemble an arrowhead. But the guy tried, and so I was happy with it, you know. And so that's that. And these are the ends that are cut off here. All right, that's where these come from. And it did a really nice job on the welds. Really, really nice job. I'm going to paint this also. I painted these chrome in the beginning, thought it might look cool, but I don't like the chrome on it. So we're doing it black. Okay, now let's get this primer going. Okay, all right. Now, the coverage on this is pretty nice. I like how this goes on. Okay, let's get another coat. This is fast drying. It's about 70 plus degrees out here. All right, here we go. All right, let's see if we can't get this turned. Just turn down here. Nope, it's going to resist me and go back. All right, let's see if I can't get this way. Turn it. And I get it to do its thing. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now it's exposed. All right. Now we've got the chrome. I was able to turn it around just by lifting it on the bottom and turning it. Okay. I'll have to kind of double check it and kind of get a bird's eye view. Okay, I'm seeing where it's a little bit light in this area right here. Okay, I don't know whether you can see that, but it's a little bit light right here. You can see this is taking it really, really well here. And it gives it a really nice coat. It looks good by this. Now you could use this then, use the polyurethane. Okay, I'm going to go over with the poly when I'm done. All right, just regular polyurethane. Now this is a clear satin because we really don't want it to shine too much. All right. Okay. Here's in the chat. I wish this other paint sprayed that way, this chip guard. But this goes on really smooth. You could actually use this and polyurethane over it and it would be fine. It would be real nice actually. Alright, because this is really, really, really smooth. Trying to get this as close and personal as it can be. Alright. You can use this on plastic also. I have a video. Trying to turn this around. I have a video. Little Dumpling, thanks for being here. The grayscale, I can't make out who else is in here. Let me see if I can. Okay, I need to pick up my light on my screen. Happy Colorado homestead. Another mother. Thanks for dropping in. I'll show you my custom stump chair here since you're in here. You'll like this. Check out this custom stump chair, bro. People really like this. Custom stump chair. Check it out. Look at this. My armrest. See my little armrest right there? Bam. Then I've got my footstool right here. We are just kicking it. Check this out, man. Custom stump chair, brother. Thought you might like that stump chair. Be making you one of those. Is that not really cool? Thought you might like that. You can make one of those easy enough. This one, that would just cut in half. See that? A round cut in half. I just had this idea one day. I saw this and I went, bam, I know what I'm going to do. And there it is. Custom stump chair. Here's the back side. And I'm not sure if were you in here to see my, it's not turning it well. Bam, there's my custom towel rack right there. And these are 16 on center. So this will mount to the studs. I would never have the, what do you mean you'd never have the chair? Your boys would take it over? Your wife. Yeah, this is going to hold it up, this little rod here, believe it or not. I'd like a bigger one, but that's what I've got to work with at the moment. This mounts to the ceiling. These threads give you your adjustment for the clawfoot. And this goes around your, goes around your bar here. And it goes straight to the ceiling. That's the mount. And then this goes to the wall. This goes up to the wall. And that's what these are for. But I had to make this one right here. This is copper. I don't know if you can see the copper. Yeah, you can kind of see the copper now. This is a 3/4 copper pipe. My stream is trying to put for this is going to go on the end if I need it to help it mount. Okay, because this is going to slide in. I'll show you where this goes. This is as I'm breaking it in. All right, this is going. But or maybe even some plastic. Take some plastic Coke bottles or something and cut it, and then put it in there to take the play up, and then silicone inside. Is my plan. This is the copper, 3/4 inch copper. I had to bend it. There's my bend. There's the bends in it. Okay. I had to make my own. This didn't come with it. They sent it without it. So I had to make one. And then it goes through here. This action. Okay. And then this mounts. This screws the pipe. And keeps it all up in there. I'm going to paint. Move this other stuff here out of the way so I can paint this. All right. I'm just going to hit it with this chip guard is what I'm going to. No, I guess you just go ahead and hit it with the primer. California. He said he'd ship it by mail. Asked for Sam yesterday. And so let's get to painting this. Okay, here we go. The primer. I'm going to prime this end. I'm going to keep it mixed. I'm just going to do a quick little primer coat on this. Okay. This is going to come alive when I put the other on it. Okay. Now, I didn't really paint this end. So we're going to, this is really fast drawing. So we're going to get this stood up here on the end. And we're going to get the back side of this primed, should I say. I already have paint on it from when I painted it the first time. Okay. Get it all sealed. And these are on 16 on center. All right. And like I said, this is really fast drawing, especially in this weather we've got. Hey, I made a template. Look, template. LOL. All right, now this is dry to touch already. Look at this. Dry to touch. Perfectly dry. That fast. Bam. Pretty nice. I've sprayed this on plastic switch plates. Plastic switch plates I've sprayed this on. Then I've sprayed my paint over it and it looks really nice. I have a video on that, by the way. Customizing your plastic switch plates. I'm not sure how I titled it, but I have a video on that. All right, let's try this stuff. This stuff, I don't like how it sprays out. I guess if it's for undercoating, so I guess, you know, it's designed to spray a little different because it's an undercoat actually. So, got to spray it light and quick. Light and quick. Okay. Now let's get the bottom side, get her balanced, and do the turn. Bam. All right. If you don't know Little Dumpling, she's a good YouTuber. She's got an animal channel with a lot of cool uploads. She has one with some giraffes and some tigers chasing it. Incredible video. I had to watch that thing a few times, do a few playbacks on it. Very nice upload. All right, now let me catch this side quick. Bam, done. Now I'll show you this up close and personal. Looks like I'm gonna have to do some light sanding on that. But I'll be finishing it off with polyurethane, everybody. Polyurethane. All right. Now, it looks like, let me see if I can touch it down here. It's dry. It's dry. All right, now we're going to hit it with poly. Seeing's believing. Okay, here we go. Easy as 1, 2, 3, right? Can I hit the target? That's the question. What I'm using these wood clamps. Okay, now let's look at that up close and personal. Okay. Right. Looks like we've got a really nice. This will show up. This angle shows up really nice. Right there. Okay. So we'll let that dry. We'll come back and we'll look at this because you can really see it much better right there. All right. So now let's get the rest of this. Now remember, the only part of this that's going to be used is the top part. Everything else pretty much won't be touched. So this should look good for years to come. A polyurethane. This is a plastic. Not everybody knows. Poly is a plastic. Okay. Okay, here we are. That's what the finish is going to look like right there. And it actually is looking pretty good. I'm not going to really have to sand it. Look at that. That's smoothed right out. That's smoothed right out. Okay. Bam. Just a slight beautiful. You won't be able to see all of that up close and personal. That's acceptable. When it's hanging in the air. All right. You'll just see a nice black, smooth, shiny surface. Okay, now I could take this and spray the pipe with my poly, but I really don't want to do that. I mean, I could, but it would look really nice. I can do a test piece and show you guys on this video. All right, but I need to get this TranStar, this stuff here, this chip guard on here. And remember, World of Color, Hesperia, California. I'll Google it, and I put the number in the description and ask for Sam, and he'll ship it to you in the mail. He also has some clear coat for your headlights to keep them from yellowing. Okay. Got to spray this quick and fast. Catch the side, the right side, and then front and back. That's what I'm calling it anyway. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, now the other side. Okay, who's still here with me? Is that Colorado Homestead? Or is that Little Dumpling? All right, now we're going to paint this copper. All right, as you see, I'm just using everyday stuff. That's baling wire right there. All right, and a wrench and a clothespin down here. Could be just a block of wood. All right, hole drilled through it. Okay, you could take a little block of wood, tie a hole, drill a hole through it, run your baling wire through that. But I'm just trying to keep it really simple and show you it doesn't have to be difficult. All right, now let's do this here. I've already sanded this and then wiped it down so there's no powder on it, no dust. Let's stop the swing. Okay. It's kind of hard to do this and spray without. All right, I think we've got some good coverage here based on what I'm seeing. Let's turn this around. All right, good coverage. Whoa. All right, good coverage. Okay. Looks good. Now, let's hit it with this TranStar from World of Color chip guard. And if I need it, it'll be ready to roll. It's got good coverage there. Okay. Got that. Got that. Got that. Bam. Done. And it's beautiful. All right. Now let's take a look at this. Okay, there's the finish. Okay, that's the feather part right there. These are balusters. These are staircase balusters. Most people would call it a steel spindle. But on a staircase, they're not spindles. It's what you would normally call spindles or not. That's spindle creative. They can make a cool towel rack. That's for sure. We'll probably start seeing some come up on YouTube now after showing this. These forgers are going to go, man, I didn't think of that. I could make a cool towel rack, custom. And they could. This could be pounded. This could be all pounded out like an arrowhead. And okay, so I haven't sanded the ends yet, the ceiling mount. I have sanded this down here. I have sanded the rod down. I just got to sand the next part. So let's get this painted. Get up, make the poly on the road. There we go. Get the mounts, and these are on 16 on center, so these will screw right into the studs. Okay, and if nothing else, you can get one into the stud that way. The other one you can put on one of those 50-pound, 100-pound anchors in the wall. But you'll at least have one into a stud. I'm trying to get the angle on here. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to buy more poly to complete this project. Again, this is plastic. Poly's plastic. Okay, let's flip this around. Do a turnabout, turn around. If you drop it, that would be the bummer, guys. As I'm dancing with this. Dancing, dancing, dancing. All right, now, here we go. Oh, wrong one. Woo! I almost picked up the wrong can. Don't pick up the wrong can, guys, gals. I want to make sure you get a nice coat there. Now I'm catching the side and the top when I'm doing this. Just the angle I'm spraying. Okay. Get that down there real good. The sides. Okay, now I'll have to catch the back side for GP here in a minute. Gotta let this set up. So this is setting. Get that end. Come over here. Get the end. Okay. So while that's setting, we are going to give this another quick coat. Okay, another quick coat. Get back out of that, let it settle and do its thing. You don't want to be breathing any of this stuff. It's bad for your brain, bad for your reproductive organs, and all of that. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, there is basically looking like. The birds are. Okay. All right. Now I can polish this. And this is what it looks like without the poly. It already has a pretty little shine going on. The poly protects it and keeps it out. Keeps the paint looking nice. Just like on your car, it's a clear coat. All right, now I'm going to catch the back side. Yep, I'm going to have to buy another can. Probably going to take me 2, maybe 3 cans of this. All right, now I'm going to get the left side. I can call that the back and front. At least in my head anyway, I'm calling it that. And now this side. Okay. Okay, we got that going. Okay. Now just in case I have to use this here. Okay. I am going to put some poly on this little piece for GP. Okay, let's get this turned around. It's turned a bit. Okay, got it turned, and we're good. All right. Now, there's that custom Oh, hold on one second here. Custom stump chair. All right. I'm going to do a little bit of sanding while it's drying. All right, going to put another. Okay. Now, let's see. All right. Gotta get this back side coated. It matters, even if it's not seen, it matters. It matters. It all matters. Because if you compromise on what's not seen, you compromise on what is seen. There's no way like the old way. That's for sure. Doing it right the first time. You know, as long as you're doing your best. That's the main thing. All right. So, 1 second. Well, guess that's trying to get this hung right here. It's not wanting to go. Okay. All right. Now, as we kick back here and do the fine tuning. Everybody out there networking? Is that where everybody is? I want to show you how you take 150 grit sandpaper and make it a 320 grit sandpaper. I'll be doing that here in a minute. So just bear with me. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can take a 50 grit sandpaper and make a 320 grit sandpaper. All right, I'll show you right now how to do that. Okay. Now, so I get settled here because I do not have this custom stump chair anchored down. It's not anchored down yet. It's still just running loose. Okay, how I do this is you take, this is a 150 grit sanding piece of sandpaper. All right, you take another piece of sandpaper, the same grit or more, and you just go across it. You have to do it on your asphalt. Okay? Just work it. Just Rub it back and forth. Okay, flat surface. And you can turn a 120 or a 150 into a 320 and 220 just by smoothness. Listen to this. Versus, listen to this. All right, this is an 80 grit. That's about a 120 at this point. Now, if I wanted to, that wasn't good. I can take this, put it on this concrete, and sand it, and take this down, or you can just take it, fold it in half, and then work it. Work the area you're going to be using the sand with, okay? And then those, you can feel the areas where they're a lot smoother, and you use those areas on the area you want to use, that part of it. And if you want a tougher, you know, more rough, aggressive, then you just use the other part or a whole other piece of sandpaper itself. All right. Now this is a little bit smoother. That's just to give you an idea. You just take it, put your hand, flatten, and work it on the concrete. All right. So this was 150. Now it's about 220, maybe 320 or better. Because I'm dropping parts. Okay. Now I'm just kind of going over this, just kind of roughing it up, breaking down the smoothness a bit, so we'll have, except the primer, and give the primer something to attach itself to. Okay. And that's all I'm doing here. I'm just taking that smooth finish. It's still smooth, but these micro scratches give the primer, and or if you were using paint and no primer, it would give the paint something to attach itself to. Same thing when you're painting the walls in your house before you paint. If you go over the wall with your sandpaper and just hit it, your paint, before you paint, those micro scratches help that paint stick and flow a little better because it grabs paint. Okay, and that should be good enough. Okay, it's kind of rounded. Okay, so I'm just kind of going around, take on the contour. All right, now I can take this and just curl the sandpaper to go through the hole here. Okay, so I'm working this in there. Okay, now I've got the sandpaper going through the hole. Just stick your finger in here. Just kind of lightly work it. Okay, that way this grabs also. Some people may think, yeah, it doesn't matter. And that's your preference. You know, like I said, what you do where it don't matter. If you cut corners, and you cut corners where it doesn't matter. And that's more about where I'm coming from. Just good habit. Okay? Good habits. And again, I'm just kind of working this. Okay? Okay, I'm just working this all the way around. Now, the part that's hard to get is right here at this neck down here, right in this area is the hardest part to get, is right in here. Okay, right in this area, at the curve. Well, just take your finger, take the contour of it. Okay, and let's go around. Go around it, or you can take it and hold it, and then brush upward, kind of take the contour here. Kind of brush upwards, so you're getting that whole entire area, and go do that all the way around. Okay. And that way you're not missing anything, and won't have any issues. Now you could just take it and bring it around too, you know. It's all your preference. And then the hole, the sink area. Okay, just take the little corner in that area and get it. Okay. See if I got that taken care of. And this ring here, okay, again, just take the contour. Okay. And the inside of this, that isn't really necessary here. Okay. That's going to ride in the pipe. But again, I sanded it just for GP. Okay. And then on the surface here in the front. Now I'm not sanding. This part here goes inside the end of the pipe. Okay. This end is going inside the pipe, and I don't want to make this thicker. I'm not going to paint this. All right. Okay, so let's paint this. Okay, now, all right, we're going to go over this real quick. There might be some guys going, "Ah, Ken, it doesn't really matter. It's not that critical." It's up to you. You know, it's all up to you. I'm just showing you the way I do it, and if it gives you some ideas, or you know, create some ideas, then great. You know, if you like it, that's good. If not, it's okay too. You know, it's all good. But I can feel good about what I've done at the end of the day. You know, I can walk away going, I showed them what I knew. Hopefully it makes a difference and helps them out. That's why I'm doing this. Only reason why I'm doing this. Just to help you out. For those that don't know. You know, you're probably not even here. In most cases. Unless you're just checking it out, you know. I made that bullnose radius. I made that bullnose radius custom niche shelf. I was told all you did was knock the ceramic finish off of it. That was kind of funny. Very funny. I couldn't have watched my video to make that statement, that's for sure. My stream is choppy. I'll check it out later in full. Alright, bro. And so I'm going to get ready to paint this now. This has been sanded. Okay, hopefully you can see where I've sanded it in there. Does it show? Yeah, some. It still sort of shows not too well. Alright, so these will never be touched, but still, sanding them, get a good adhere. The moisture, they won't chip, they won't peel, they won't nothing. They'll just be there for a lifetime. Now I've got this one more item here. Okay, this is a little ring, mountain ring, that's what I'm going to call it. Okay, I'm going to catch this around the edge. All right. Now let's get her painted. Not now, but right now. All right. Now we'll have hands free. Let's see what you can see. All right, that's good. Now I'm going to take my shirt tail here. Take any oils off that might be on my hands. I don't think there really is with all this dust on them, but still. All right. Just kind of, I have a cloth over there, but I don't like it. It's got dust in it, and my shirt has very little dust in it. Here's my cloth, but I don't really trust it. All right, did I get that sanded there? Yes, I did. Okay, so we're just going to take this and pinch it. Make sure all this dust is off there. Okay. Okay. Make sure there's no moisture coming from your mouth when you do that, for sure. I'm going to want to hang this, but I don't have a Phillips out here with me. And I'm hoping that the tip of this Sawzall blade will tighten that down. It's not tightening it down. Well, there you go. That was starting to grab. But you don't want to strip the end. You don't want this to slide off. It looks like maybe it'll hang for me. Maybe. It's feeling like it. Alright, so I can hang this and spray it. So let's get this back here out of the way. Okay, let's get these all dusted off. Alright, don't touch the surface. These all wiped off. Okay, nothing like a work shirt. Okay, same thing here. Okay, get that screwed down. I think it's ready to go. Yeah. Priming these. What's going on? Okay. I'll be done in just a second with this. Then I can do that. Okay. Looks like I have to put that on hold. Okay, but we've got quite a bit done. And so that's good. Now I'm going to turn this around here. And turn this ring around here. Okay. You want to catch inside right in this area down here. Okay. Let's do a quick little update on what we're looking at, on what I've already polyurethaned. Whoa! Okay. Well, shadow. This is on the side. The light's on, so there'll be no shadows. Okay. Up close and personal. That really smoothed out quite a bit. Quite a bit. All right. So there you have it. Okay, we got some four-wheeler out here trying to do his thing. All right. Okay. I've got this hanging. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Let's get this turned. And that'll look really sweet on the wall. You'll never see this. Well, you'll see that part. But most of it's going to be covered up by a towel. But it's still, you want a good coat. Okay? You want a good coat. All right. So let's end this live stream. Thank you for being here. And when you get frustrated, aggravated, and you just want to give up, remember, there's always a way. It's just finding out what that way is. And that's just keeping it real. That's why I say never give up, because there's always a way. Always. All right, bye for now. Look forward to hear from you. Don't be a stranger. God bless. And we'll catch you on the rebound. Bye. And happy Colorado Homestead. Thanks for dropping in. Little Dumpling, thanks for dropping in. And catch you on the rebound.